and gentlemen, this is an A-class full rules bout held in the men's 175-pound light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This warrior holds a record of 8 wins, 5 losses. He represents Legion Muay Thai. Help me welcome Julian Thundercat Ansah. Introducing his opponent, fighting the red corner. This warrior holds a record of 5 wins, 2 losses. He represents Sakti, Muay Thai, and MMA. Help me welcome Logan Hoden's child, Samarija. When the action begins, your third person inside the ring, and your referee for this contest, Justin Brown.
Justin Brown, head of Gamma, here to referee the historic Madison Square Garden. Julian Ansah out of the blue corner. Logan Samarija out of the red. Liam Tarrant and LG now joining you here at Warrior Series 375-pound division. 3 2-minute rounds on the clock, full of rules Muay Thai.
I'd put Justin Brown as maybe the best ref of all time, and that's who we need in a fight.
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Early knockdown, a couple of seconds in. The Thundercat returns with a purpose.
With these guys this big, any shot could end the fight.
With light heavyweights, you're right, LG. It's all on the line all the time, and it is dangerous in there, especially for somebody with a low guard like Samarija's got.
You know, he kind of laughed it off. He stood up and smiled and knew he had been
Nicely
caught.
Samarija bowing to the crowd, taking his time to enjoy his work.
Yeah, I think he's relaxed. I think even though he got clipped, he wasn't hurt. He was just knocked off balance from the way he reacted to it. He's going for another sweep.
Going for the sweep, but Ansah able to keep his balance. Nice elbow from Ansah on the inside. Samarija trying to weave inside to that clinch. Referee Justin Brown breaks him up.
I had the opportunity to main event for Donald Walton's promotion, and he loves violence. That's who's cornering Logan tonight. You have to know that he's pushing for violence tonight.
In the clinch, they're still tied up there. Evasion from Ansah. Nice response. 2 solid left hands come inside.
Very solid left hands, you're right. Really good positioning from him. A little bit unorthodox from Logan tonight in the clinch positions, but it's not hurting him once he gets up close.
Nice deep there from Ansah. Solid shots with punches in the end. Nice knee. So we're going to see when Logan gets back to his corner, can he figure out a game plan there with Don Walton to figure out how to stop these attacks from Julian Ansah. But Julian Ansah with his long attended team there from Legion Muay Thai.
Ansah had a really good round.
Yeah, that was a great knockdown. We saw that in the replay there just quickly. Yeah, Ansah had a very strong round there. I mean, that was his first round back in 2 years. So you can see he's been training hard there at Legion, and he doesn't seem to have missed a step.
We talked about it several times tonight. When you land a knockdown, if you rush it, you're probably going to end up hurting yourself. He was really smart. He kept his distance, found the shots that he was looking for. He was really sharp with his rear hand. And I think we're going to see a really, really smart second round from him as well. He's going to adapt. He's going to continue to adapt. I think Logan's going to have to do a bigger adjustment to get back on top right now. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's him.
So that would have been a 10-8 round for Ansah. So Logan behind on the scorecards already. But for Odin's child, war and combat is nothing but an appetizer. That's what he came here for.
It's fun to see Logan smiling and having fun. If you make it this far and you're fighting in MSG, why wouldn't you be?
Of course. Nice low kick lands from Samarija.
Ansah is so sharp. His distance is dialed in. Good control from Logan in the clinch, but he eats an elbow from Julian.
Oh, nicely timed there.
That was nicely timed. Wow.
Huge hook there, and a beautiful dump. I'll tell you, the timing of that Samarija has in his dumps is very impressive.
Yeah, he knows where Julian's weight is between his 2 feet. And when Julian goes to throw a low kick or block something or push off his back leg for a big cross, he knows which leg to unweight to be able to put him down.
That right hook that landed for Samarija was pretty significant there. Caught Ansah right as he's going backwards.
Logan's having a good second round here.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. He dipped right under that big punch and was able to get in the clinch. Julian trying to answer with an elbow.
44 seconds left in the second.
It's really dangerous to enter the clinch with your head bowed like that because you can eat an elbow on your way in. But if your opponent's throwing a big slinging shot, you have a good confidence that you're going to be able to slip under the hands.
Nice balance there from Ansah on display.
Logan's very intelligent in the clinch. Nice teep.
I like the kind of berserker style that Samarija has. He just comes in and he's coming at you with everything. It might not look the neatest, but if that lands, you're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, and if the judges truly are scoring everything based on the damage that's inflicted to their opponent, it may pay off. Julian had great distance control in that round. I saw that he was starting to make an adjustment to slide out of clinching range as early as he could after his combinations. I think he's starting to feel, not necessarily the sweeps are hurting him, but he's starting to feel that he's losing a little bit of momentum in those clinching positions because Logan is pretty sharp in there. And so he's doing something very smart, staying on the outside where he knows that he has the control of the distance. A lot of redness on Logan's face. Viking is such like a fitting nickname for him. He dresses the part for sure.
He dresses the part, he fights the part.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Even his attitude during his walkout, just like it was another day.
Yep.
I think war means nothing to him.
Just like he's sitting on the ship sailing across the ocean, waiting to invade.
Pillage and burn.
Yep. Here we go, third and final round. Ansah with the low kicks. Viking coming forward.
Attempt at a sweep. Julian almost successfully reverses, but not quite. Nice block from Julian. That was very, really good block. Wow. Big left hand from Julian lands on Logan.
Yeah, nice job. Landed that hand, went in there. Oh! To see a light heavyweight, 175-pound guy whip around like that, that is impressive.
It was fun. His heel was so high off the ground, that would have gone clear over my head. Nice low kick from Logan.
Both men, really different styles and different approaches to the fight in here. Very interesting to see.
Yeah, Julian's a lot more traditional, and you're right, Berserker is like the perfect description of Logan's style.
Over at Sukti Muay Thai, Logan also a trainer there and really helps the next generation of fighters coming up as well. Oh! Ansah with some solid shots landing.
I can't tell if he clipped him that hard or if Logan's feet were just out from under him and it unweighted him, but that's why you have to keep your feet in the perfect position all the time. You never know when you're going to get caught and knocked off balance. If your feet are too close together, it's so easy to be pushed over with a punch. Nice low kick.
Even interesting the way that Samarija walks. He just goes, he's not shifting in a typical stance and staying there. He's just going left foot, right foot, left foot.
He's definitely still focused, but it's kind of like but-up, and then Berserker, some strong punches and kicks all over again. I think he's just comfortable here. He's just comfortable to be fighting. He's comfortable to have somebody trying to knock his block off.
10 seconds left now in the fight.
Nice.
Another beautiful dump.
Don't turn away from your opponent when you stand up. I think Julian might be just a little bit tired. Nice way to end the round for Logan.
And we will go to the judges' scorecards. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in on WarriorsCup.tv. It's an absolute pleasure to have you with us here. Warriors Series 3 live from Madison Square Garden.
You know,
follow us at youtube.com/@WarriorsCup. You see the address there, and youtube.com/@RFC Promotions_.
Logan doesn't seem confident that he won the fight. He's shaking his head no, but I think he landed some really good strikes, especially in that third round. Julian stayed so sharp. His coaches should be so proud of the discipline that he carried that fight through. He never broke his guard or started to be lured into the style of his opponent. He kept his style the entirety of the round and the entirety of the fight.
That would be an easy thing, as you're saying there, to get pulled into. And like we were talking earlier, somebody lands a right hand, you want to land a right hand.
Right.
Somebody does something crazy, like, I can do something crazy too.
Right.
And you can get pulled out of your own game plan and now you're fighting that person's fight.
Right. And somebody with a lax style, I mean, that's how Logan has clearly been training his whole life. Kind of lax with big punches. And the fact that Julian didn't get lured into something like that is really impressive. Very disciplined fighter. Very disciplined.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 2-minute rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for our decision. With your winner by majority decision, coming out of the blue corner, Julian Thunderhead Ansah.